Hey there mamas, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Christy. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids and an army wife. And on my channel you will find mom motivation related to planning, meal planning, what's for dinners, cleaning, organizing, and all of those things in between. And in today's video I'm going to be sharing how I plan. I actually did a live Instagram video about this a little bit, but this video is going to be a little bit more in depth. I'm going to show you guys what my planners look like and how I have everything laid out. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So the very first thing that I have as far as planning is my life planner. This is my life planner. I literally have everything in this planner that I need to ever remember or do. This is my Erin Condren life planner. I'm going to sit down at the desk and show you guys what this looks like on the inside. But it's basically how I plan everything. I did just get this planner in September, so there's not much on this page. But this past month, I've got everything in here planned out. So I'll be sit over here and show you guys what it looks like on the inside.
All right, mama, so here is an overview look inside my Erin Condren life planner. This is the horizontal view. I love these little quotes on all of the monthly pages. So we are in October, and I think this quote is awesome. Everything comes to you at the right time. But here is an overview. Let me show you guys really quickly the different pens I use. I do have firstly these stickers from Happy Planner that I'm using. These are their fall stickers. I think they're so pretty, so I've been enjoying those. But I do use these Erin Condren markers. I do like these, but I more so use these in my homeschool planner and not my life planner. This is like my main pen. I have quite a few of these. It is pink because pink is my favorite color. So I have these pretty little sparkled pens. I'll link them in the description box. I did get them from Amazon. But these pens are my favorite pens. They come in a ton of colors, and they have this really beautiful, fine tip that writes so good. Like, these are like the best writing pens I've ever had, so I will link those below for you too. But these are my favorite pens. I use those more so when I'm planning. So here is just a really simple view of my planner. I don't go overboard with stickers and things like that, but on my main monthly view I really just put in any kind of main things that I need to remember, like Vlogtober, which is kicking my butt right now. I'm not even uploading every day anymore. I put in like when my husband's off work. I put in here that I've just paid off my car, yay. But yeah, anything that is not usually put into my weekly view, I will put here. I also have my monthly bills that I move around with each month. And then on this page, I put goals. So I have like main goals, and then I have like, mini goals. So for example, we're trying to reach 350 subscribers on YouTube. So that's like a mini goal. Putting up 2 blog posts. I've put up 1 so far. Posting 3 times a week on Instagram. Not going so well. Building up my Facebook page. I just started it. And then another goal on here is launching my family planner, my meal planner, which I've done, books I've read or reading, things like that. And I just kind of clip all of the pages together, whatever week I'm on, with the monthly view. So here is how I lay things out. Things I like to keep up with are my daily chores. So I kind of like pick one area of the house to focus on each day. So that's there. Any things like homework that I have to do, any doctor's appointments, or anything that is scheduled outside of the house, like what days I go to the grocery store, or things that I'm doing in the house. Like, for example, I organized my husband's office the other day, so that's something I have here. But yeah, so I just try to keep up with everything all in this particular planner. And if I need to transfer anything out, I will. But this is the main planner for me. Everything that I need to keep up with, I put in there. Even things that like YouTube or whatever. I will put in here first and then transfer it to my social media book. But this is the main planner here.
So I think everyone should have like a main planner that houses everything that you want to keep up with. This is definitely that planner for me. I will have it linked in the description box along with a coupon code if you guys are interested in trying this planner. The next thing I want to share with you guys are these little field notebooks. So I use these notebooks especially when I'm on the go. Whenever something comes to mind, I go ahead and write it into one of my notebooks. I also keep these around the house just so if I'm not at my desk and something comes to mind, I can write it down. A lot of times I will write things in here to actually transfer into one of my planners. So this one is my video planner. This is how I plan out my content on YouTube. So I'll show you guys a breakdown of what it looks like, but I basically come up with whatever topic it is that I want to do a video about, and then I write out everything I need for that video. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. This is kind of like my process when it comes to planning out my content. So yeah, I think if you are a YouTuber or a content creator, if you blog or whatever, then you definitely need something like this to write out your ideas, your notes, and outline things. And it just makes the process go a lot more smoother. You already know exactly what you're going to say basically in the flow of that video. It especially helps me when I'm doing like cleaning videos because I'm able to kind of like map out angles and things like that. So I'm not confused on how it's going to go. Also, it helps with the editing process. So I already know exactly how I'm going to cut a video before I even drop it into my program.
So here is a look at my video planning notebook. I basically mapped out everything, every detail if possible of my videos because it just makes it a lot easier when I am editing. So for example, my fall decor video, I have intro, planning, pan, all the decorations on the tables. Like I keep it super detailed. Where I want the cameras, what areas I want to focus on, and what products I want to feature. Things like that. I try to make sure that everything is as detailed as possible. So when it does come time for me to film, I know exactly where I need to put my camera. I know exactly how I want to edit it. So I do that for every video. I've got some future ones coming down the pipeline, so I won't show you guys all of those topics. But yeah, this is how I use my video planning notebook.
The second one is how I keep up with any collaborations that I'm doing, mapping out those collaborations. I also keep up with how much I've been paid by a collaborator as well in this notebook, just because I don't really have another place to put it right now. So whenever I work with a brand, I kind of like map out how I'm going to do that particular content piece, and this also helps me with creating future content if I'm doing something similar. Also keeping up with this helps me when I'm reaching out to a new brand to collaborate with. I can let them know this is what I've done in the past if you want to see anything that I have done that's similar to what you might be expecting. So it just makes it a little bit easier for me to keep up with what I've done, keep up how much I've earned, but also help me with future collaborations as well. So if you are a content creator and you want to work with brands, definitely having something like this is super helpful.
So a look inside my brand collaboration notebook is super simple. I keep a list of the brands I've worked with and how much I've earned during that collaboration. Also, I will put in here what the brand is expecting, a feed post, what do they want on the feed in that feed post, what is going to be included if they want a story, how many frames, what things I need to emphasize on. But yeah, so this is how I map out my brand content in here.
Now this planner is my social media content planner. I got this from like a discount store like Ollie's, I think it was, and it was literally like $5. It's just a really plain planner. There's not even like a monthly view in this planner, but I just use this to map out my content creation. So I'll show you guys what that looks like shortly here, but I just write out whatever I'm going to be posting, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, and it just helps me keep track of any social media content that's coming up. If you don't pay attention to those types of things when you are a creator, you get behind, you're kind of trying to think of things on a whim, and honestly that doesn't really work successfully when it comes to creating content on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you create content. So having something like this is super beneficial. So I'm going to sit down and show you guys what this looks like on the inside.
So inside of my social media notebook planner, I won't show you guys any future things because I haven't done those yet, but here are just a brief overview of a recent week and what it looks like. So I will put each day what I'm posting, any kind of like simple detail. I keep this really minimal because I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I'm going to say. But yeah, so I put in exactly what it is. What is it, a reel? Is it a picture? On this one I actually haven't done yet, so I need to move that up. So I still need to do this one. And when I have a live. So I've only done one live, but yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, so this is basically how I use my social media planner right now.
Next is my homeschool planner. I won't go into detail with this planner because I actually have a video on my homeschool channel that's all about this planner. But if you are a homeschooler, definitely need a planner. Even if you're teaching, you're with your kids and they're doing virtual school, I think having some sort of planning system in place, like a calendar on the wall or something to keep up with their assignments, is still very vital and very important. But if you guys want to see more about this planner, then head over to my homeschool channel. I'll have it linked in the description box for you if you want to see what this looks like on the inside. But yeah, so I basically just use this for homeschool. This is a teacher's planner, so it's not really made for homeschool. So over on that video, you'll see how I have set up this planner to make it work for homeschool for me. And finally, we have my family meal planner. You guys have seen this already. This is something that I've actually created and you can actually purchase on my website. I will have that linked in my description box as well. But this is what helps me keep up with planning meals, any kind of recipes, what's in my pantry, in my fridge, and my freezer. I use this basically for everything to stay on task when it comes to making meals for my family. If you want to see what this looks like, then definitely head linked up here in the cards for you. But I kind of go through what's in there, but there's basically there's meal ideas and inventory lists, different layouts for whatever you want to plan, however you want to plan. But yes, that is basically what this includes. And like I said, you can buy this in my shop for $5. That is it, just $5, and you can print it off as much as you want. I do also have an editable file as well, so you can edit it yourself on your own computer. But yeah, so definitely check that out if you guys are interested. And that is my alarm that's going off. Aubrey is awake, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. But those are all the different planners that I use. If you have any questions about anything in particular, definitely let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.